What is up, people? Alright, this is the second time the camera just wigged out on me and decided not to be nice to me and record.
We're basically just responding to the negative, well, there's some positive comments, but not very many, but we're responding to the comments on our PETA versus Hunters video, because there's a lot of vegan wackos out there that like to get off on telling us we're idiots for killing animals.
So the first comment by DET414, he said, these young men were raised right. Alright, so I think, in my opinion, that's true. Like, I don't know what you guys think. Well, apparently by 512 of you, it's all mixed. Anyways, I don't know. I think I have a good life besides today, but yeah, it's all good. And I said thank you for the supportive comments, and it really means a lot to have positive feedback on the channel. And then Burke will take it off with the crazy dude.
So then we started off with this Eddie Anti-Hunter. Really says a whole lot about who this guy is, obviously. His name's Anti-Hunter.
Awesome.
Okay, he says, that's because you're dumb redneck, ignorant idiot that doesn't know any better. Why don't you make sure you don't reproduce and raise any stupid redneck children, because I can tell you're selfish, cruel, and you're going to be one of those drains on society. If your girl keeps her legs closed, if your guy, keep it in your pants, just jerk off and try to read some books and try to become educated, so then you could understand how detrimental hunting is to the planet. First off, obviously you aren't educated about any of this, because hunting is the exact opposite of detrimental to the planet. Hunting actually saves the planet, because if there wasn't hunting, animal populations would get out of control, diseases would start, and you guys pretty much know what goes from there. Diseases kill things, so obviously it has nothing else better to do.
This guy, he knows what he's talking about. Okay? Kidding. Okay.
30 of the comments are just from this
I like how
retard.
None of his comments have any likes, but it's people that are going against him. Like the guy who said these young men were raised right, he has 33 likes. Like, that's, everybody likes that. This dude has 0. Okay? And he commented back to the dude, nothing, 2 times, and then he started writing, but who knows.
And then Juniper Kiwi down here says, hunters kill a few for food, PETA kills millions for nothing. Which is honestly pretty true. Really, hunters don't take out that many animals every year. I mean, most of the animals, if we didn't take them out, they would
die
just,
on their own.
Yeah, they would just reproduce, get hit by cars, get eaten by coyotes or something.
There'd be more of a population, and I don't know. I feel like it's all controlled of where it's at right now.
Yeah. PETA, on the other hand, kills lots of animals like dogs and cats and like pets, honestly, for, I don't even know why they kill them, but they definitely do.
We have somebody on here named Eddie Truth. Okay, this dude, legend. He's probably one of the dumbest people I know in my entire life. We need to find those comments. Anyways, so we found another by Eddie Anti-Hunter. So he says, at that cringy kid, first off, I don't post anything to you. And second, I'm messing with these people, comma, who are pretty ignorant to kill innocent animals for fun, comma, or as a main food
double
supply.
Comma.
Oh, double. He's getting serious. Back up. Or as a main food supply, comma, too cheap to buy. Actually, if you think about it, it's more to hunt than to buy.
This guy is so retarded.
I'm not talking about the kids in the video.
Okay, so first off, this guy's talking, we kill innocent animals for fun. Honestly, I think hunting is actually really fun. A lot of people do it because it is fun. And it's not like we're killing innocent animals, you know, just to kill them because it's fun. We kill them for one, it's a passion. 2, it puts food on the tables. and 3, it gives us something to do, other than, like, what else are we gonna do in this world? Like, most of these kids are playing video games, freaking watching TV, sitting on their ass eating potato chips. This guy also says too cheap to buy. I don't know what he's talking about. If he's talking about, like, too cheap to buy from the grocery store. First off, most hunters actually do buy from the grocery store anyways, because one deer's not going to feed a whole family for a whole year until the next season. Like, I don't know what this guy thinks he's talking about, but, like, and this is a turkey hunting video. Do you think those turkeys are just
gonna feed us
for the whole world, the whole lives? Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Also, too cheap to buy. Like, from the grocery store, it's way cheaper to buy meat. Like, it's already processed. You don't have to do anything. When you go out into the woods, you're paying for all kinds of stuff. You're paying for bows, whatever you kill the animal with, ammo. You're taking time off work most of the time. You're putting a lot of time into it. It's not like you just walk into the grocery store, paid $8 a pound to get a couple of frickin' prime ribeye steaks. You put a lot of work into it. Like, I bow hunt, and my bow alone is like $800. Each arrow is like $10.
And that you could lose. You could just be, you shoot, you miss, and it's gone.
Yeah. A 3-pack of broadheads is like $45. So all this stuff adds up. And license for a deer, elk, bear, cougar is $100.
And even it takes time to even get out there, set up your stuff, watch all your camera recordings, and then go out and get an animal.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not saying this from experience. Like, I don't know. I don't hunt. I do fish, but I have friends that do hunt. I have friends that do all that.
It's not easy. Me and my friend Connor Campbell just set up archery stands, and we woke up at 6 in the morning, tore down one tree stand from my old hunting spot, went to our new hunting spot, and before we got everything set up and out of there, it was like 4 o'clock. So it's definitely not easy stuff.
You are correct. Humans think that we all are real manly abusing. What one are you reading?
This one.
Oh, you are correct. Hunters think that I missed hunters. Think they are real manly, abusing helpless animals and treating them like they exist to be murdered.
What?
Anyways, and mutilated, pretty sad and sadistic, if you can ask me, considering how people could just appreciate their lives without being psychopaths towards our fellow organisms on this planet.
So, this Eddie Anti-Hunter is coming back with a real hurtful message right here. You sound like a dumb kid. Tell your parents to try to teach you something, or maybe they need to learn something first in order to teach you something.
What?
Okay, if you watch the video, the only reason why I'm twisting its neck is if you like break its neck in the right way, it cuts all nerve endings off, and then it won't stop flopping. Whenever I shot the bird, it'll stop flopping. Whenever I shot the bird, the turkey, the first time, I mean, the first one I shot it twice, just because the first shot I shot was just like it was through bushes and stuff, so only a couple of the pellets hit. But like 2 seconds later, I shot it again, and it was dead. But when you shoot an animal, it's completely dead. It's not suffering anymore, but its nerves are still going. And just like us, if we die or whatever, our nerves will still twitch. I've killed several turkeys, and I've killed turkeys and then gutted them and cleaned them right after. And like right after you kill them, you'll have the thing completely apart. Its heart's not even attached, but its meat is still like quivering, and it's just because of nerves. It's not that the bird's feeling anything. Its nerves are just going whack. So whenever I twist its neck, it just breaks their neck, so they quit trying to fly, even though they're dead. This hunter night guy, he said, I don't know where y'all live, and I hunt and all, but it's illegal to shoot a bird in roost and hens here. So, we live in Washington, and during the fall season, which was the season that we were hunting, you actually are only allowed to kill hens. So, yeah, and the bird that my buddy shot out of the tree, it wasn't in roost. It just flew up into the tree because I just shot that other turkey, so it spooked them all off, and then that one just flew up into a tree, and then my buddy shot it. So it wasn't really in roost, and yeah, it's legal to kill hens here, so. Hayden LeBlanc says, I hope vegans understand the little thing called the food chain. Very valid point. Cat Gaming Studios says, this is fake. Yeah,
Thank
it is
you.
fake.
I really, hey.
We made it for a school project.
This guy, I appreciate that. Okay?
God.
I'm glad he put that out there, because I wasn't even able to.
I didn't know it was fake.
I thought this was real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also, it kind of isn't fake.
What's your name?
Like, we definitely didn't just... I don't know how you can fake killing a turkey.
Yeah, it was choreographed. Like, we did have things we were going to say, but we did go out there with the intention to hunt.
Yeah.
Or,
Like, it wasn't like those turkeys were in a pen.
yeah,
Like,
it wasn't like, yeah.
they were in a backyard.
And Chase Crow says, I hate PETA. That has 41 likes. I liked it, so now it has 41.
Banger comment from Steven Klinger. He says, Wolfpack, it doesn't matter if it wasn't roosting. I can't think of any state where you can shoot turkeys in trees. Doesn't matter if it's roosting or not. It's called fair chase. If you're a real hunter and not just kids with your dad's guns, you would know the rules and regulations. Plus, who the hell taught you gun safety? You don't run with a loaded gun when you're hunting, and you don't cross a fence line with a loaded gun in hand, the gun to your buddy, and then cross, then have him hand it back to you, then do the same for him. So, first off, in the state of Washington, there's no rule that I know of, and I look at the rule books every year, where it says, oh, you can't shoot a turkey out of a tree. There is rules, you can't shoot a turkey during roosting, but that's because when a turkey's roosting, it's sleeping in the tree. So yeah, that wouldn't be fair chase if you just run up and shoot a turkey that's asleep. This turkey flew away from when we shot the first one, and it just flew into a tree, so it was obviously fair chase, and my buddy actually made a really good shot. So I don't know how that's not fair chase, but I mean, whatever you want to think. And then also, we do know the rules and regulations. I study them every year, and I study them multiple times a year before I go out hunting, so don't tell me I don't know the regulations. Second off, who the hell taught you gun safety? I went through hunter's ed, and also I pretty much grew up with a gun. I didn't run through the fence with a loaded gun. I shot at the turkey with a single shot shotgun through the fence after I shot it, and when I got past the fence, I popped it open because it's a single shot. That one fell out, which is not loaded anymore because I just shot it, put another round in, and then shot it again. Congratulations, you're an idiot. So we know how to properly use a gun. You just don't know, apparently, that there's such thing as a single shot. When you shoot it, the bullet that's in there can no longer be shot. So it's... I don't know what you're trying to get at there, bud.
That makes sense. Like, yeah. Totally.
Maybe I'll get some stamina and just start doing hurdles over the fences with a loaded gun.
About that, Madden 19 coming out soon. Me and Burko are going to be streaming this shit. Well, I'm going to be streaming this shit.
Yeah.
Me and Burko are going to be playing. And Fortnite. I'm going to be kicking in.